Hello, this is Notaspringchick, and when it comes to stretching your dollar, yes, what else can you do? This is an old iron, and actually I was going to throw it away. I've already bought another one, because I thought, oh, this iron's old. I won't tell you how old. It is definitely not modern, but I will tell you it's over a decade old. I didn't know I had anything this long. Anyway, if you look at the faceplate, or do they call it the sole plate of the iron?
I think it's just the faceplate.
You're going to notice it looks rather worn.
Yep.
Oldecam's saying that he thinks it's just calcified.
Well, actually, you can show them what happened. You've got it on the on your.
Actually, shall I bring?
Yeah, she'll show you what happened, which is why she decided to replace it. So I should bring that in, and this is not, you see down there.
Actually, I'll do this.
See, now that is because the thing is clogged up. That happened. Otherwise, that would have never happened with the iron.
Yeah.
It's it's old and it got calcified, and then that could have been closed that happened with. Instead, it was luckily the.
Well, because part of it is it didn't seem quite right, so of course I just did it on here, which. Maybe I should have done it on a cloth or something.
Yeah, but
like a kitchen
most modern ones you can set on top and it doesn't do that sort of stuff to them. But
actually, you know what we'll do is we'll bring out a kitchen towel.
Yeah.
I'll bring out an old kitchen towel. Let me find an old one.
See, we're getting ready to make this room stink in a few seconds for everybody at home on stretching your dollars. Because it's going to smell them.
Here's an old one right here.
Yeah.
No, I won't tell you how old this towel is. But what we're trying to do is avoid that.
That happening again.
So even though we've got another iron, because I thought that you could just dump this. It was Oldecam's idea. We thought, you could do something with that.
Well, because it's callous. Okay, what most people don't use distilled water in their irons like they're told to. They use tap water. Tap water.
I didn't even think about it.
It tends to have, especially in Southern California, it's got a lot of calcium in it.
So guess what happens?
Yep.
Yeah, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So first thing is, you've got the iron on. Does it make a difference what temperature I put it on?
No, you just want it to steam. Because
so I'm going to put it on steam. Right here what I have, vinegar.
Yeah.
See, there is a difference when you use distilled water versus tap water.
Yeah.
But most people don't go by distilled water.
Because it's actually not as convenient to find anymore as it used to be.
No, it's actually hard. So instead of buying distilled water, because it's difficult to find, what you can do is boil water.
Yeah, simple. You boil it.
It's not that hard.
That's really difficult.
But you forget about it, you don't think about it, you need water in your...
Yeah, but you get the same gallon container that you'd put your distilled water in, boil a gallon of water, put in it.
Can you just put some water in the microwave?
That's how I put them all. I put for BO, I microwave the water in there and then let it set.
And then you put it in your iron.
Then
you put it in your fish tank.
Yeah, because they should be using distilled water for the bedders too, so it's just going to have to.
Let's see if we can.
It needs to steam out, which would be the whole problem. If it doesn't steam out, then then it defeats the whole purpose. But you need to get it. It should be steaming now.
Let's see. It is warm.
Yeah. But
yeah, you notice I'm ironing it first, then filling it. I'm not using my hand to touch it.
Yeah. But it is starting. I can start it and you see it. So let's try to see if we can. We need it just to flow through it. Just turn it upside. Turn it on the side. We'll let it come out like that. Well, it should be. That's it.
I'll put it on steam right now.
It should be, because we need it to come out of the holes. If it doesn't come out, then we sort of. And it's also a good way to tell whether you need another one. It's inexpensive. It costs you nothing to do this. If you can't get the steam to come out of the holes, it's not worth anything. So you saved, what you got is 20 cents worth of vinegar, versus a $40 iron.
Well, and part of it is irons. I always thought they used to be a lot more expensive. You can spend a couple of $100s on an iron.
Yep.
But we've seen irons as inexpensive as $5,
well, I mean,
$10,
I picked up an iron better than the one that I threw away for about $14.
Yeah, I mean, and if you're willing to spend $30 or $35, you really do have quite a few choices when it comes to irons.
Yeah.
So it's actually not as expensive as you would think.
Yeah, but I don't see it steaming out of the holes. there's the whole trick. Now put it down again, we'll see. It doesn't look like that maybe not working. I mean,
Okay, so here's the good part. We got this steaming. It does help to push it the right direction. As you can tell, I haven't used this a lot. That's really bad. As you can tell, I didn't steam iron very many things. They usually just had a squirter on here. But it sprays out right here.
Yep, you can see it steaming like it's supposed to, and there it comes.
Yeah. And the technique we're using with this, which is putting the vinegar through it to help clean out the calcification, you can also use for coffee.
Yeah, the same process, so it is working nicely.
Yeah.
And
You
then,
can see the steam coming out.
yeah, look at it working. It just, now we'll clean, next we'll go clean those pieces off,
Yep.
which, okay, this is just a simple method of, it's really hot, so it's not advisable for Notaspringchick to do it, to clean out your spray holes here, which is just to go over the top of the thing with, with the vinegar. Just go in like, see that? Oops. So, and if you spill the vinegar out, don't worry about it, then you just use the vinegar. You see, look at that. Everywhere that is cleaning.
Oh, that's good because you're cleaning out all the holes.
That's right. And don't do this over a steak or something, but here we got but this is, every one of those holes, vinegar in them. And this is like, actually it's almost all clean, I did something.
Well, part of it is the faceplate. We'll see what it looks like afterwards because the faceplate itself is not,
So after
it's a
it's
little
done,
scratched.
then what you do is you simply go over. We'll sit there and we'll clean the faceplate off. Because you see now it's just almost every hole on this thing is now clean. There's a few that aren't, but then you just simply, when it's cool, you can sit there and turn it upside down and do it. But next we'll sit there and clean the faceplate off itself. So,
Oh, that's actually really good.
yeah, see, look at that.
See, if I had known this, I wouldn't have bought a new
What about
iron.
the other one? So I'm gonna put this one.
Actually, I probably still would have because I wanted one.
But,
But now I can use this one for crafts because it was never been my favorite idea, which is to use the one for crafts
yeah.
that you use for your clothes. Now, isn't that scratching that?
No. I'm not scratching it at all. It's a non-scratch pad.
Ah.
So it works. It needs to be done a little bit more, but see, it is really hot on it now. You can see the steam coming off of it. I don't know how much. See, look at that. See the steam coming out of her now?
Oh, yeah.
Now you've got a workable iron again
Oh, that's good.
to do what you want to do, because look at the steam just flowing out of it. When we started, you couldn't get any steam out of it at all. Now look at it.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so there you go.
And then you also grabbed the baking soda. What is the baking soda for?
To clean up more on it. But we don't need it because I just did it the hard way.
Oh, the baking soda is the easier way?
Well, I did it while it was hot.
Oh, okay. So if you did it with the baking soda, what do you do
I
differently?
would do it with it. I would put water and baking soda through it and dumped it all out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it basically, you put water, baking soda, you also put water, vinegar, put it in. It's simple. It's all done.
Oh, that's great. So if you do the water with the baking soda, is that with the iron hot or is that with it cold?
You do it cold to start out with, then you turn it on again. But see, it's really hot now, so I wouldn't. But
So you wouldn't do
And
it?
so I did it all with the vinegar, which is like a buck. And it just basically, as you can see, see, look at it coming off the top now.
That's really good.
Keep close to you.